Thank you to our sponsors for today's video, Amber, StarCharge, and Nokian Tyres. Amber offers a modern extended warranty for your Tesla's battery and more without the burden of long-term contracts or upfront payments. Check out the link in the description below to browse their plan options and get started with a free over-the-air diagnostic check. This video is also brought to you by StarCharge, the largest EV charging manufacturer in the world. And they are also a provider of residential or commercial battery storage and microgrid solutions. This video is also brought to you by Nokian Tyres, a leader in safety and sustainability. Maximize performance and efficiency with their made in USA all-season tires and their dedicated Hakkapeliitta EV winter line from the inventor of the winter tire. Learn more at nokiantyres.com/EV. Hello viewers, and welcome to another Out of Spec Reviews video. Welcome to the Kia EV6 all-wheel drive. This is the long-range all-wheel drive, and welcome to the Nurburgring. We are going on a lap in that Kia EV6, which is a viewer's car that I just met at the charging station when I was charging up the Taycan Turbo GT I'm driving, and I said, hey, do you mind if I go for a lap in your car? He said, here are the keys, go send it. So we're gonna go in the EV6, long range, all-wheel drive. You guys know the car, we've reviewed it a few times. It's a GT-Line, 77 kilowatt hour battery pack, dual motor, 300 and something horsepower. We have DC charged it to 80%, which means the battery's warm. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how the thermals do on track. Again, same battery that's put in the EV6 GT, just less stress, less power, but the chassis, looking forward to this one. And so join us in the car for the lap, a pretty informal video. Go for a rip in the EV6 GT around the best racetrack in the world. Well, you guys, join us in the EV6 now. I just had the lap card, but I don't know where I put it. It was just in my hand. This is always the problem. Here. Oh, you found it. Great. So, what was your name again?
I'm called Ketchma.
So, thank you, Mr. Ketchner.
Ketchma.
Ketchma. Sorry,
It's a difficult name.
Yeah. So, thank you for randomly meeting us at a charging station and then saying I can drive your EV6 on the Nurburgring.
Yeah.
You are crazy. We literally just met this guy at the charger, and I'm like, have you had the EV6 on the Nurburgring? And he was like, no, but let's go. So we're just gonna go for a fun lap, nothing too fast, okay. But I think it would be cool for you to see and for me to see a little bit of what the car can do.
Yeah, try what you want.
Yeah, thank you. So it's a we're gonna go into sport mode, and we're going to turn off the traction control a little bit, but not completely.
I wouldn't dare that.
He's already regretting his decision to let me. But we have cooled seats.
Yeah.
So we should use these. Okay. We're charged up to 80%.
So
79 now, already burning the energy. And so the way the laps work is this building on the right across the street, you just go in and say, okay, I want 3 laps, 10 laps, 20 laps.
Okay.
They fill up a card, and then you just tap and go.
Okay. So.
And then we'll just basically enter in over here and we'll go have some fun. So the tires, everything is standard on the EV6 all-wheel drive, right? Except for the tires?
Yeah, except for the tires. This is a new one, but they're not made for performance, more for efficiency. Okay. So I don't expect to do very well on the wing. Okay, so it could be a little exciting then. Yeah.
And from a thermal perspective, have you had this one on the Autobahn?
Yes, if you go on full speed, especially after fast charging, you have a power limit.
Okay,
that's for sure. And
we just fast charged.
Yeah, and usually, I do not race the car.
Okay, so you're normal 130, 140 driving, you think, something like this?
So on the Autobahn, I drove, yeah, all it could get. So 190.
Okay. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Kia EV6, pretty good. Yeah. We have a Golf R coming for the pass, even though I'm wide open throttle. Thumbs up all around. Okay. Great. So we have a Golf R versus Kia EV6 GT-Line. Let's see how it does.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go nice and gentle for you. Nothing to worry about. Very easy drive.
Okay.
The tires you might hear a little bit, but of course this is the point.
Let them think.
So already noticing how, of course, we have 4 people in the car right now, but it's quite sliding on the rear axle.
Yeah.
And good power too. It's just smooth, consistent acceleration. This is a total different experience from the Taycan I was just driving. But the tires are not so bad. They actually have a good grip. It's the suspension that's so soft. We're just roly-poly in the EV6.
So the suspension, I couldn't make anything. It's not air or control or something. It's standard.
Yeah. But what's crazy is we're faster than a 911.
Perhaps he didn't try.
Yeah. This is amazing.
It's so much fun.
How about you guys in the back seat? What do you think of the EV6?
Yeah, it's nice. You can feel the firm suspension.
Right. It's pretty soft suspension. I'm gonna let some faster cars come by. That's coming up. So we'll just hang to the right and full power now. Come on, EV6. Still doing well, 150, almost 100 miles an hour now, keeping it floored through here. A little bit of a lift up and over the uphill.
It's a little bit like a roller coaster now.
Absolutely. Should we go for the pass of the Porsche? We have to pass the Porsche. Okay, give us some room. Thank you very much. Appreciate this. And we have another Porsche. There's our speed limit, 194.
Yeah.
Maximum speed. GT4 going for the pass. Coming hard on the brakes now through here in the EV6, but all is well. Gonna get on the brakes.
ABS is kicking.
Yeah, ABS, yeah.
Brakes are holding up really well.
Yeah, brake feels great because it's brake by wire. Speaking of though, I'm gonna go a little bit more gently through here. And there we go, traction control completely off just to save the brakes a little bit. It's just for brake cooling. Okay, compression zone, hold on tight.
I hope no one of my insurance sees this.
Don't let your wife watch this video. Okay, coming in through the fun section now in the Kia. Woohoo! Here we go.
Yeah.
This is great and still good power. You know, the chassis is really nice. It's very soft, but the brake pedal feels awesome with the brake by wire. I'm overall pretty impressed with the car.
So I like it too. To be honest, it's my fastest car I ever owned.
Oh yeah.
With over 300 horsepower.
The balance is amazing. I mean, you can really hustle this thing into some corners as we come in through here and full lead.
So nice.
But you have great corner exiting.
Absolutely. The corner exit feels amazing. I got to go a little bit slow for these guys here. Let them come by. We'll hang to the inside, just giving them some time to pass, and then back to speed. We're coming now into the slowest section of the Nurburgring. Nice. ABS feel is a little weird, so don't know if I like this so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is great. Okay, we'll give it a little bit of a cool down through here just because there's a slight speed limit, but nice and gentle in the EV6. Is this how you drive typically every day?
No, but when I was young,
Yeah.
I was driving like crazy. And during my school time I had a job, and my boss had an BMW M5.
Oh, okay, nice one.
So,
Great.
and in the 80s, and I went for a market, and there we changed the cars. So I bring him this his BMW and drove back this market car. which was a kind of truck.
Yeah.
And this was really nice. One time I tried to overtake one slower person on a normal road, not Autobahn, and go to this third gear, and I think and immediately I was at a speed of 160, so 100 miles in the third gear. This thing was really strong for this time, and also tuned a little bit.
Okay, nice. So it was a little bit modified then.
So
you see, the 911 got a little loose there.
And the cars at this time were very light. My family drove a Passat, and at this time it was under 800 kilos. You can't imagine.
Wow. That is, and now we're driving a 5,000 pound heavy Kia around the Nurburgring.
Yeah.
So you can see the front motor pulls sometimes, and it understeers, but if I lift off and get back on the throttle, it almost feels like it's pushing with the rear again. So it feels nice. So the famous Carousel, here we go. Woo! In the EV6. Oh, it's so comfortable. It's so smooth. Full power. The fastest lap time in an EV6 GT-Line. My colleague Colton just got one of these, and he's going to love this video. Look at the way this thing can get into a corner. Everyone holding on back there okay?
Okay.
I'm just having fun with this. It's so nicely balanced. I mean, if this is an economy car that's electric, it's so fast. I mean, in terms of just how it can get through these corners, if you had good tires, this would be a machine. So then it comes down to, okay, EV6 GT would be amazing through here.
Yeah, I would
Definitely want to drive this.
560 horsepower, I guess, and modified suspension. Of course.
So here we go, something cool, nice.
But I'm a twist.
This guy's really fast. Always at the end of the day, the fast guys come out. Yeah, nice one.
Do you see the power limit on the screen, or is it just...
No, I don't think it shows. You guys ready for the jump?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, jump! Come on, Kia! Wow, this thing is a set of tires away from greatness. You really don't even need more power. The chassis is so taut, so no question I love the Kia EV6 GT, and it's like they had such a great starting point to go on with this particular one. And you know, we're keeping up with 911s all day long.
Yeah. I had one on reservation, but it was delayed, and the special gratification for EVs was running out. So
this tax thing?
Yeah, and it's not the tax thing, but yeah, it was worth about 10,000 euros, and so I got this, and I regret it.
Yeah, no, this car feels good, feels so nice, so balanced. It's soft, but it means that you can really approach this with a little bit of not so much skill and a little bit of silliness, and you can start doing stuff like this that I would never do in a turbo GT. And the car is so forgiving and it's easy. And I mean, look, even this 160, 170, 180, I mean, it's still giving us power.
When I was young, I knew every corner where I lived at home.
Yeah.
And but nowadays I don't do these silly things anymore.
But we are doing these silly things right now. But this is why I love electric cars, because we get to meet cool people at charging stations. So we used 20% in one lap and 86.6 kilowatt hour per 100. So
not bad.
Not terrible.
No.
Yeah, really not terrible, because it regens so much.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've seen some people drive Hyundai Kia Genesis vehicles with regen on 0. The problem is then you get no regen at all.
Yeah, no.
So you have to go at least level 1, and then the brake blending starts.
Yeah. I had the level 1 because of the autobahn. Usually I drove at level 2.
Yeah.
And I love this little whips, or I don't know how.
Yeah, the paddle shifters.
Pedals.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in German it's a Wippen. Schaltwippen.
You can hear the AC compressor a little bit spinning.
Yeah. Okay.
Not too bad.
Well, yeah, the impression from the back seat, what do you guys think?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I feel a bit bad.
Okay, we can roll the windows down. I didn't know you were feeling sick. I would have slowed down. Yeah, the brakes on this one were smelling.
Yeah.
So I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to head out, but the problem is the Turbo GT is still there and I have the keys.
Okay.
Whoops. But we need to cool the brakes. We can't stop.
Yeah.
So I will probably leave you with your car in a minute, but I'm just going to go cool down.
Yeah, okay.
Because I don't want to warp the rotors on it.
No.
So there we go, EV6 GT-Line. And this is the generation 1, so the 77.4 kilowatt hour, all that good stuff.
And I think about 3 kilowatt of this is the buffer below 0, so you can use roughly 73.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking I have not really much degradation yet.
I haven't seen much degradation on EGMP cars, and what's crazy is they charge so fast.
Yeah.
So you would think the batteries would degrade, but no.
I've heard of a buffer, and the first degradation will eat up by the buffer, so you will not recognize it. So I recognize.
So it's hidden.
Yeah, it's hidden.
Okay, interesting.
But now for 45,000 kilometers, it's about roughly 80,000, 90,000 miles, 29,000 miles, I think.
Yep, 30,000 miles, yep.
Not bad.
The car is like set up so nice.
Yeah.
You can tell the chassis was designed to be performance oriented, but then sorry for the wind noise for the video really quick, but then all of the supporting components are for comfort, so the suspension, the tires, everything. But the brakes were pretty good. They were smelling. This was probably their maximum limit, but still pretty good. And the chassis, I just can't get over how nice and tight this chassis feels. I mean, no flexing, really kind of drifty. The impression from the back was that it's like wants to slide.
It wants.
Yeah. I was trying to stop it from drifting everywhere. I was like, damn, this thing is hilarious. So I really hope to get an EV6 GT on track sometime. Of course, Ioniq 5N sharing a very similar chassis. Have to give the Kia engineers so much credit for building incredible electric cars.
Yeah, the really nice tech, except of the info system.
Yeah, this user experience needs a whole overhaul.
But I don't care about so much.
Then no problem. If you don't care about the software, then
so I've got here my cable for my mobile and
CarPlay
so,
or whatever, Android Auto. Yeah, perfect. Well, thank you. It was so nice to meet you randomly at a charger, and then you're like, yeah, here's my car. You're crazy. And the viewers, we should all say thank you. Maybe we can even leave your email below or something if someone has a question.
Yeah.
So we'll do this, and we'll see you all on another one soon. Thank you guys for not puking in the back. And see you later. Bye-bye.